Hey, welcome. Glad to see you today. Thank you for being here. This is our 7th class. Theme is emotions. Uh, I had to go for a short walk here, take a break, and because I just recorded this lesson and somehow I only recorded the last 43 seconds, so it was kind of like a little peeved, and I'm going back and not understanding what I did or how I even did that the last 43 seconds. Anyways, so I was a little flabbergasted, and but yeah, hey, I got my mango orange juice here. All right, so cheers. Here we go to our 7th class. Emotions, our feelings, our response, our reaction, our gut, passion, the fervor and sentiment, spirit. All right, you got the goods. You are good. You are creative. Creativity is you. All right, here we go. Moving along. Ba-da-bum. I'm glad you're here today. It is important that you're here today. You matter. This class is happening because of you. You are here. You are doing the work. So thank you all. And now let's take the time. Let's pause. For this time of transition, coming from different places and spaces. Here we are. 3 deep breaths. That first breath is always a little quicker for me. That second exhale gets me kind of feeling good. I think I'm past that. I'm feeling good. My emotions, I'm feeling all right. I'm excited for today. I think this is a really important lesson. That's why it's towards the end, because we tend to remember things we talked about last. It's really important for many reasons, and we'll get into that here through our class right now. Everyone is welcome. It's important for me that you feel welcome and that you know that you matter. You are doing the work. You got the goods. You are good. You are creative. Creativity is you. All right, you matter. Thank you for being here with me. Let's do this today. Our first quote is from the amazing Maya Angelou. So much wisdom she gave us. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. How you made them feel, all right? They'll forget what you did, they'll forget what you said, they won't forget how you made them feel. Feelings. So I'm saying this, I have this here because that reinforces truly that our emotions, our feelings, they matter, they're valid, they're part of who we are. They are not all of who we are, they are a part of that robust, amazing awesomeness that is you. That is you, all right? So this is my greatest goal, is that you feel value in this course. That you feel you are important because you are. All right, so here's what we got going on today. We've had the welcome review coming up. Next is the breakdown. Breakdown. Do. Then we'll get into the emotions, our emotions and our creativity. Why the emotions? All right, and then our hands-on activity, doodle on glue, 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 glue on doodle, doodle on glue, doodle on doodle, doodle on glue, and our digital challenge, weave silk, and then the great beyond. Okay, our first lesson, play macaroni drop pipe cleaner sculpture. You did that. Our second lesson, remix Pixlr photo editor alternate version. You did that. Bomomo ham sculpture in our third lesson, messy. You did that blabberized sound doodles, you did that in our 4th lesson, surprise. Our 5th lesson, lots blackout poem and describe yourself. In our last lesson, Piscolap, our last lesson we did Piscolap, an uncomfortable doodle, and the theme was uncomfortable. So you did all that. You've been doing all this. Wow. Look at that. You've come so far. Here we are in our 7th lesson. And let's take a pause and remind ourselves that there are going to be growing pains, there are going to be struggles, there are going to be times. With patience and wisdom, we know that it is a gift to make mistakes every day, every day, every day. It is a gift to make mistakes every day, every day, every day. Call and response time. Give it to me now. It is a gift to make mistakes. Yeah, nailed it. Got it. Did it. Woo! Today, a website, and get some of that glue and a Sharpie. Also, your thoughts, your feelings, your experiences, your voice matters. Bring it. Have it. Don't forget it. Today we can use our emotions as inspiration. Just want to pull up my notes over here, make sure I'm talking about what I'm talking about, and I know that I'm talking about that, not this or there. Huh? What? Anyways, all right. Bloop. Mango OJ, my new favorite thing. Okay. When we can recognize and understand our emotions help and guide us. We are in control of them. We are with them. We're working with them instead of them taking control and being full driving force of things. When we can control our actions, our emotions will not hinder or block our progress anymore. They will become a spark. They will become the fuel in our tank of creativity. All right. So we want to accept our emotions. We want to understand them. We want to recognize them. Where in our body are we feeling them? How does it feel in our head, our mind, our body, our soul? All right. How do they affect us? We want to ask what, why, when, and where do I feel this emotion? Why do I feel this way? What is it that spurred on? What is it that I can do to build a relationship with this emotion so that it can be fuel in my tank? I can work with my emotion instead of letting my emotion control and drive things, all right? We want to move towards emotions as an inspiration and an asset to our creativity. An asset to our creativity. Emotions are an asset when we have a great relationship, when we have a relationship with them. All right? They're important to us. Emotions are important to us. Can you say that? And say that emotions are important to me. Can we say that? Can we all say that? Emotions are important to me. Again, they do not define us. They are not all of who we are. They are part of the amazing, fabulous abundance of you, right? So many ways to describe you. Emotions are part of that team, all right? And we only have to look as far as advertising. Oh, yeah, there it was, advertising, right? We only have to look as far as advertising to see how much time and energy is spent for companies to make the bucks, to make the dollars, to make the sales. Look at how much time, energy goes into it to connect with us, with consumers on an emotional level, because emotions drive us. Emotions connect us to our community. Emotions aren't, we can feel alone, we can feel apart, but emotions also connect us, because when we talk about them, not necessarily just has to talk directly about them, we can talk about them through words, song, story, or represent them through a sculpture, a painting, a picture, photograph, however it is, right? That is communication. And we can connect with other people on that emotional level. Boom! That's a little bit deeper. That's a little bit deeper. And as creatives, we're going to dig a little deeper because that's just what we do, right? All right, so we want to be able, all right, to build, we want to grow our relationship with our emotions. All right. We want to be able to look at art and enjoy the work that artists are doing to continue to give us that amazing sensation of being valued and recognized, right? We can look and see that when we connect with something on that emotional level, it's stronger. We remember it. We embrace it. That relationship is deeper. All right. So there we go. Moving along. Why are we doing this? I think I just told you why. Does that make sense? Is that making sense? Are there further questions? You know where to find me. ceaselesslycreative@gmail.com or Ceaselessly Creative, the Facebook group. All right, so that's why. Also, let's get into one more quote, this one by Confucius. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Okay, when we are in a relationship with our emotions, when we can think of the consequences, now our emotions are an asset. They're working, they're fuel in our tank, they're helping us, they're driving us, they're inspiring us when we can think about those consequences, whether positive or negative or somewhere in between, right? All these different, or up above or down, backside, front side, wherever, all right? When an emotion arises, we want to be at the level in our relationship with our emotions that we can think what will happen, how we can go forward with them. All right. So today we're getting into our hands-on challenge of emotions. All right. Our first challenge, I want to go over a few things right here. This is 6 basic types of emotions, 6 types of basic emotions. Now, some of these are considered first level and secondary emotions, but these are 6 often referenced base emotions. All right, so I suggest you jot these down or doodle something so that you remember these 6 so that you can reference them further on here in today's class. All right, so happiness, sadness, fear, disgust, anger, surprise. Those ones, all right? And today, our hands-on challenge, we're going to drop some glue in the palm of your hand, spread it out into a thin layer. It should almost be see-through. Then wait for the glue to dry. Boom! Right? Got it? Get it? Sorry. So here's some pictures. Let's slow down. Find your bottle of glue. You can do a dime-sized portion. Spread that out. You can see I got a pretty good portion of my palm. You can get a little bit larger if you want. Your thing. Do your thing. All right, but spread it out nice and thin, almost see-through, because it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how thick that glue is, for it to dry. But during that time, I am going to read you. Oh, here we go. I'm back. During part of this time, I am going to read you a children's story. Now, I know you are not children, I am not a child, but part of this, what I was talking about, is you knew how to do this when you were 6 years old. I'm going to read a children's story to try to connect a little bit with that mindset, and also to go over and talk about some emotions, feelings. Okay, so I know you are not a child. I know that this book was not intended for you, but we are going to embrace it and do it here, all right? So with no further ado, let's do it. Oh, all right. Well, here we are. Yeah, a nice fire, rocking chair. Story time. All right. This book is called In My Heart, A Book of Feelings by Joe Witek and illustrated by Christine Rousey. All right. In my heart is full of feelings, big feelings and small feelings, loud feelings and quiet feelings, quick feelings and slow feelings. My heart is like a house with all these feelings living inside. Sometimes my heart feels like a big yellow star, shiny and bright. I smile from ear to ear and twirl around so fast. I feel as if I could take off into the sky. This is when my heart feels happy. Other times, my heart feels strong. I stand up tall as if I can touch the clouds. New people and places don't frighten me. I can do it. Watch me go. This is when my heart is brave. When I get really angry, my heart feels as if it's going to explode. Don't come near me. My heart is yelling hot and loud. This is when my heart is mad. But other times, my heart is cool. I bob along gently like a balloon on a string. My heart feels lazy and slow, as quiet as snowfall. This is when my heart is calm. On harder days, mean words hurt my feelings, and my heart feels hurt too. It's fragile and delicate, but it can be healed with extra kisses. This is when my heart is broken. Some days my heart feels as heavy as an elephant. There's a dark cloud over my head and tears fall like rain. This is when my heart is sad. But my heart doesn't stay sad. It springs to life like springtime after winter. The sun comes out again. My heart grows tall like a plant, reaching out toward the sky. This is when my heart is hopeful. Eek! Oh, when I see something scary, my heart beats fast. I feel cold, as if a chilly breeze has crawled up my neck, and I run away as fast as I can. This is when my heart is afraid. When it's time for a bit of fun, my heart feels full of giggles and wiggles. Abracadabra! I hop around like a bouncy bunny. This is when my heart is silly. Sometimes I hide my heart away where no one else can see, like my own small treasure. I don't want anyone to look at me. Safe on my swing, I can watch the world from up above. This is when my heart is shy. My heart can feel so many feelings, and yours can too. Today, my heart is proud. How does your heart feel? And that's our story. All right. Hey. Oh. All right. Welcome back. That was our story. All right. That's our story in my heart. In my heart. All right. I think I like that story. You know, I like going through those. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it too. Now some questions for you to ponder and think about as we move forward with our hands-on activity today. Hands-on challenge today. All right. What kind of emotions are you experiencing today? What kind of emotions are you experiencing today? What emotions did you experience while listening and watching the story in my heart? Either of these questions, I hope, would inspire a doodle. So now it's time to get your Sharpie, and on the palm of your hand, on that dry glue, we are going to doodle. Make a doodle. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Doodle, 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 doodle. All right. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Doodle. Okay, so take some time. Oh, wait. Hey, all right. I hope that was a good amount of time for you to doodle, and here we are. Okay, now. So, the first step to understanding our emotions is to recognize and identify them. So now you have recognized and identified and doodled an emotion. Now you are looking at it and you're holding that emotion in the palm of your hand. Holding something in the palm of your hand is symbolism for control, for power. All right, when we are in a relationship with our emotions where we can recognize them, where we can have some power, where we're not overcome by them, then they are an asset. So look at this. You did it, right? Take a deep breath. Recognize that emotion. Know that you are good. You got the goods. You are creative. Creativity is you. All right? And now, peel it off and let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Ah, nailed it. Not so much. All right, we can let it go. Our emotions come and go, and when we can let them come and go and recognize them and honor them, that is a good relationship. Then our emotions are an asset and an inspiration for creativity, not only meant for art. Can help us all aspects of our life, in our relationships, in our communities that we interact in, and with our own self. With our own self. Our most important relationship with ourselves. Okay? That is our hands-on challenge. Now moving into our digital challenge today, letting our emotions inspire our creativity. All right? This is a fun one. This might be a big challenge for some folks, and that's good. The challenge level is going to differ for all of us. All right, so we are on lesson number 7, so we must be about 20 minutes. Play. Go to Weave Silk and play today. Go there and play. Let your emotions drive your creativity. Get out there and play, and you might find some other emotions coming through, and just let them direct it. Check out what you can do on the site. Watch it, play with it, observe it, have some fun. 20 minutes. I'll see you on the other side. All right. Oh, hey. All right, welcome back. There it is. Okay. Daily challenges, class challenges, done. Boom. So now we are at the end of class. Time for some reflection questions, some mindfulness journaling. All right. Do you recall a time when your emotions aided you or maybe deterred you? What has been your most super success today? Your most super success today, huh? What is it? Tell me. I want to know. What from this lesson is important for you to stew on a little bit longer? Is there a nugget? Is there a morsel? Is there a piece? Is there a little something from today that you think is important for you to stir on, sit on a bit longer, stew on a bit longer? Good. Ugh. All right. What is it? What could it be? And now for the great beyond. Okay. Between this class and the next, here are some challenges. Pick 4 emotions from the list and write stream of consciousnessly about them. Stream of consciousnessly. Pick 4. Pick 4 emotions from the list and create. Fill up a sketchbook page using your crayons. Fill up a whole page for each of 4 emotions. All right, there you have it. There you go. That's it. But if you want to, and if you want to continue the conversation, you got questions, comments, ideas, feedback, concerns, ceaselesslycreative@gmail.com or on the Facebook group Ceaselessly Creative. Find me there. Continue things. Go about it. And our next lesson class is our 8th class, the theme of question. All right, so I will see you there, and until then, you got this. You are good. You are creative. Creativity is you.